Greetings, my name is Sumitiper and welcome to ACERVO Season 3, Episode 1, Comfortable Dreams. Turbulent times create an uncertain environment. Uncertainty leads to fear and anxiety, and those in turn lead to a decrease in quality of life. The permanence of uncertainty makes it way easier for things to fall apart, for things to lose their order. A ruling uncertainty is breeding ground for disorganization and chaos to plant their roots. Elements of chaos are present all over the place, even in our minds. These elements, when in moderation, are vital for reality to work properly, though, by its very nature, chaos is hard to quantify and even harder to control. The antithesis to unruliness, stillness, is a desire of many people across space and time. However, they only truly desire a small slither of it, for true and complete stillness is death, desolation, the coldest cold. The true face of stillness is non-existence, despair, and loneliness. With chaos being unpredictable and stillness equating to one of the most horrible endings of the universe imaginable, what do we have left? In that depressing case, what does that leave us with? A hope to change the unchangeable in a way that we ourselves cannot even comprehend? What could we even do? These are fundamental elements of our existence, whether we like it or not. Although there is still a chance, a small glimmer of hope that gives to the hopeless, there is something, or rather a location, state, realm in which we can take control. What place do we know in which these and any other rules and limitations, be it existential or social, may not apply? Although there is still a chance, a small glimmer of hope to give to the hopeless, there is something, or rather a location, state, realm, in which we can take control. What place do we know in which these and any other rules and limitations, be it existential or social, may not apply? The deepest part of our commanding organ, the brain. In our brains lie dreams and imagination, which are the last refuge to the transgressions of the laws of time. A place in which our being is master, and in dreams even time, the gigantic titan that commands all of space and reality, the thing that allows beginnings and conclusions to exist as a concept, even something so powerful can be under our command. Barriers of reality will be no more. Sense is nothing, and everything can and will be subverted. Nothing is set in stone. Stones can be soft like pillows. Clouds can be the most comfortable ground in which you can stand. The sun can no longer make you ache and threaten your skin. You mustn't fear the darkness any more, and, if that is your wish, there can be no darkness as dark as one that exists in the tangible universe. May your place of comfort be filled with as much or as little light as you desire. Chaos can be the small things that give your life joy. At worst, a slight inconvenience. At best, an exciting thing you can discover in every waking day. Chaos is harmless. There is no stress, fear, anxiety, or anger. All is joy and happiness. Stillness can be the comfort and not the death, the calm and not the dread, the rest and not despair nor desolation. The cold is just right and the warm is just comfy. The temperatures are fine and order or the lack of it matters not in the realm of dreams. Balance of opposing forces is irrelevant. Nothing is in excess, nothing is in true danger. All is rest and ideal in the most comfortable of dreams, in the most ideal of places for each person, a sea of infinite possibilities, and to each droplet of water an even bigger number of changes from the ideal of one person versus another. That is just the consequence of the branching tree of possibilities. No two things are alike, even with the capacities someone possesses or lacks. Say, for example, an aspect like the green grass and blue sky. There is most certainly people who dislike the color of the sky and the ground being the colors that they are, while others adore it just the way it is. In comfortable dreams, the progression of cause to effect that is vital to our 3D world can be broken. Meaningless things can be brought back, such as eating that amazing fruit from that one food place again, finding a book that you read a long time ago and still seeing it and enjoying it the way you did the first time. More meaningful things can also be changed. You may be able to dream of your old house in which you grew up, or maybe you see your ideal house that you can only hope to achieve in some point in the future. You can play with your pets one last time. You can hug and talk to a loved one that you've lost. Say sorry, say thanks, say anything, and say one last goodbye if you weren't able to give one in the first place. You can cry, and there will not be anyone to tell you to stop crying, though specifically in that situation for many sadness comes. And it's hard to rid yourself of that. Not even the most comfortable and ideal of dreams is exempt from feelings of sadness. Dreams end, and then they are most often forgotten, to never be dreamed again and to fade away. In the end of our sleep, though, time comes up again, and does so to show that, in fact, it is the true definitive master of all. We wake up and have a full day ahead of us. People lost cannot be retrieved, and linearity remains something that no effort can break. The cycle continues after all. Stressors, chaos, uncertainty, and the lingering fear of death and the end of all continue to hinder, or maybe to motivate, our day to day. It's a day like the one before that has passed, and the only certainty we truly have is that another day will come. I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been Sumitiper, and thank you so much for watching.